Good morning, this is Pigsy, doing a quick video. So I just got up, so that's why I look tired. So I've been working on this, reaching out letter. So what I've done is I haven't communicated with this other person for 90 days, and she really wanted to have, that break. She just had enough. So for me, it's just trying to patch up a friendship, really. And I think there's a bit of miscommunication on maybe my side, so that's probably the best way to look at it. So it's kind of, but I got along well with this person, so I don't really want to sort of just give up on it without at least trying to do everything I consider right. And so the main thing with this letter, so I've had to wait. Well, I didn't have to wait. I could wait a lot longer, to be honest. I waited 90 days, and so I was thinking about it. Yeah, it takes a few months really just to get your head straight, and then you've got sort of more balanced views. You might, when you first write letters, you might have things like begging, pleading, coercing. You know, this is the part of your brain that you're trying to shut down. You say you don't want this part of you that's trying to sort of manipulate people and things like that. Okay, let's look at it more closer. So I read you what I said. So we call her Demi, right? So I don't want to say the real person. So it says, to Demi, I'm just reaching out as a friend and to apologise for being a complete nightmare. I was a needy, loved-up, codependent zombie, so I have tried to inject some humour. It's something that she might find amusing. I don't know if she will. I also forgot how destructive a crush can be, especially without boundaries. I'm sorry. Last time I take advice from Walt Disney, cartoons never work out in reality. So you're keeping it quite soft and showing I'm not taking things too seriously, and I don't mind making jokes of myself. That's just pretty good, because then it shows I'm not bitter and twisted and angry and you should have done this and you should have done that, and you know, I think we've both made mistakes. You know, you don't want it to be read in a sort of a dark kind of way. So we also have this sort of interest as well, similar interests. I have some seeds to share. There's no way I can grow 2,000 poppies in my flat. Rumours have it you have green fingers, but not actually green fingers. So why not share? So there we go. So I don't want it to be like, if I'm going to give you something, it's not because I want something back in return. It's just me being kind, you know, just being myself, really. So I've got California poppies. Could be the reason Californians have orange faces and are always smiling. You always see these commercials where they're all saying it's a great country to come to and all this sort of stuff. Easy to germinate. Needs lots of sunlight and little water. The plant produces a natural latex, as well as being a painkiller. Maybe something not to add to your salad. Could be chewy. So there we go. I've kept it light there, and it's a bit of a twist to it. I've tried not to write too much, but I have probably written more than maybe they might advise. So I've got 3 pages, but then 3 is kind of a number as well. And if I send it in March, it's also the 3rd month as well, so there's numerology in there as well. And then 9, see 90 days is 9, and 9 is completion, basically. Smoking the seeds is like pot, according to a trip report I watched. I've also seen tinctures made from the plants. It's debatable if it contains an opioid or an opium. And I put a little thing that says class. It's a recreational painkiller. So that's one of the seeds I've got now. Okay, and the next one is Hawaiian baby wood rose. A Hawaiian hippie's favourite, especially at a woodland rave. Probably a hard vine to grow. The seed contains LSA, which is the natural LSD. I was filing the back end of the nut to germinate the seed before going to bed. I must have breathed in the dust in. I ended up having a hacked dream, being awake and asleep. So I've got a little advice on it. 1 or 2 maybe for a micro trip, and then 8 for full on. So I've put class psychedelic. And then I've got Caffeine Dulis or cat. So I've got these seeds from Australia. The gem of Yemen. I said 8 out of 10 Muslims prefer it. Well, that's probably not true, but depends where you are, where it grows naturally, maybe. But yeah, it's just like tongue-in-cheek, you know, there's nothing serious about that. Used as a social drug for tribal meetings with men. Only issue, they chew the leaves for hours. An alternative to alcohol. Not sure on germination, as I'm still waiting. And I put class recreational. And then there's another one I've got. It's Kali Shen-ra, and it's an Aztec dream plant. Still a mystery, as received it instead of something else. So it's classed as a dream drug. So I've covered the little seeds I'm going to chuck in there, which I've got in here. There we go. See that. And then the last thing, see what I've got. So the last thing, you want to sort of cover some of the things that might have caused issues. So I found something else as well. I found some information on fasting that may help you with what you've got a health condition, so I won't say what it is. A 3-day fast can cause your white cells to die and be replaced, cause a immune system reboot, a shutdown, yeah. So, and then that's as if you have some sort of relapse in that condition. I'm doing an OMAD, not an OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. So that's, you know, what I've done is, what am I doing myself? I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. I don't often feel despair, anxiety or guilt. Now my feet are back on the ground, I can tell you what I really feel. So you've got to be quite careful. It's not got to be lovey-dovey, but it's nice to say something sincere and kind. I mean, if you was originally attracted to someone or found something special about them, why not say that what it is? I said you're smart, attractive, and have a fun personality. Basically, geek kryptonite. So it's not really bad. I said I do have a thing for satin, leather boots, and dresses. I can't find the right sizes to fit me. LOL. And I put only joking in brackets. And also said it's just my bravado / charisma. I'm writing this letter because I'm sorry for my behaviour. I care about you and think about you from time to time each week. So I do want to say, to be honest, I think most days I'll wake up and have a thought about it. Because it would just be nice to see her and have a chat or resolve it. I think if there was a way, it may not be. You know, some people say, right, you're out of my life, that's it. Which I understand, but I think we had potential to becoming closer. It was just that I was well ahead of the curve, and she was dealing with some issues, and she just felt like I just adding to her, you know, whatever else going on in her life. Enjoy the seeds, may be a challenge to grow, but fun. So you can do it like your seeds, really. But also, if they don't grow, it's not because they're not supposed to. So I put my name and a little kiss. P.S. I've invented cannabis organ and made the first A-class pyramid. So, you know, I don't know with a joke, little smiley face. So, what were my hopes with that? She may reach out and make a contact, or at least it's cleared the air and there's no issues there. So there's not going to be no stressors there. I mean, I think it's good, but I've read other people's letters I've read. They've gone over the top about stuff, and you know, they said, oh, they've gone about the relationship, they've gone about how they've improved. They might have said, I think we both made mistakes. They've done stuff that's kind of, if the person's pushed you out of their life, they think you're the mistake. They don't think they're the mistake. So you can't put guilt into them. You're better off coming at it from a fresh relationship side of things. So I haven't really gone back too far back into it. I said, look, I'm sorry I made you uncomfortable, but I've drawn a line over it. I haven't said because I said this, because I said that, and I made a sort of a backwards joke about myself, really, sort of, you know, sort of like when I read it's a push me pull me, I guess, because you might think, oh, he's writing about Saturn, he's writing about things to do with her, but then I throw it back at myself, so it's twisted it right around, and words are just words. Sometimes we say things that we think are going to cause a positive impact, but when it's misread as negative, people don't look at it and just say, well, you just said it at the spur of the moment, because once you've written it down in an email or something else like that, it's like you permanently think that, and it's not. People's thoughts change all the bloody time. So, anyway, that's that letter to Demi. And that's kind of your thinking. I mean, if there's other people out there thinking, well, what do I do to reach out? Leave it at 90 days or longer would be fine. Now, April's coming up, so I want to avoid sending anything on April, because if it turned up on April the 1st, or just after that, it might be read as a bit of a joke. I mean, worst case scenario, it just gets chucked straight in a bin. I can't see there would be something beyond that, because there's nothing in there that demands anything. And, yeah, so when you first need to write a letter, and then you need to really verify it against yourself. Imagine if it was a relative or someone else different that wrote to you. If it's fairly creepy, and you know, imagine like your sister wrote this letter or something, you know, maybe you think, well, I've gone too far with it, and you just need to rewrite the whole letter. You know, if your mind's not quite right, don't write it. Keep it, read it. You know, I read that. I think it's okay. I think it's amusing. But then it's got me in it. You know, it's got my personality in it, which hopefully should be helpful. Definitely. And I won't say anything else where art can be misread sometimes. So I've done that's like a version of Kali, to be honest. So I'm going to work on doing a goddess, because it's kind of like a psychic entity, really. Gods, aren't they? So Kali, I'm going to call it Kali Shen-ra or Kali Shen-ra. And Ra is more masculine, with ray or electric, and Ma is sort of magnetic or feminine. And Shen is God. So you've got Kali, God, Mother. So you've got Ma, or it's like father in a sense, because she's also got masculine elements of violence and stuff. They're like a protector. And there's probably might build up a book, like a religion sort of thing around it as well. To roll it on my religious books, because she's kind of shape-shifting entity, and possibly combined with other gods or goddesses out there, create something sort of quite unique. Anyway, I hope this video is useful. If you can hear something running in the background, it's my bath, so I better check on it before it floods the place. And I will speak to you soon.